What's up, everybody? Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. This was another phenomenal episode. I enjoyed this. This was cute. This was like a really fun, good episode. Like this was really good. Here we are. What is this? 4 episodes in? That damn Haley. Let me tell you something. She working my nerve. Every episode, Haley keeps walking up to everybody, trying to get forgiveness, trying to make peace. Baby, they don't like you. Stop it. Stop coming up to people trying to make peace. Stop bringing over your cookies that you claim you baked. Even though I'm pretty sure they from some type of store or bakery, because you ain't baked those. She don't look like the type to be rolling around no cookie dough and putting it in the oven ever so neatly. No, that ain't. It don't look like that's her speed. She need to stop. Danny does not fuck with her, and she needs to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Stop coming up to people looking for absolution. Stop looking for forgiveness. Stop looking for acceptance. You're not going to get it probably anytime soon, if ever. And she needs to be okay with that. It is what it is. You made your bed, lie in it. You did what you did. That's on you. They don't have to respect it. They don't have to like it. They don't have to accept it. That's their business. Stop getting in their face every time you see them begging for forgiveness. Like, it's not going down. Danny ain't having it. I love how Vanessa was like. Vanessa is like one of my favorite characters so far in the show. Like, I love all of them, but she's definitely a standout to me. She's one of the standouts. She could not believe it that Danny was, just cool as a cucumber, that the family is going to the wedding, that they invited community people to the wedding, that they want them to show support. She was like, what the hell going on? But I love how Nicole know her sister. Like, she know Danny. She know good and well Danny is putting up a good front, and it's only the calm before the storm, and she know it's about to pour. That storm is about to pour down. She know her sister. She know how Danny get down. Danny ain't letting this go. She just putting on a proper face. That's all it is. It's a facade, a good one too. Because the way she was at that table, just letting Nicole talk, because Nicole was sitting there talking for her for a moment. And she was just dead silent, just worried about her tea. I want to know more about what's going on with Vanessa and her husband. Like, what is going on? Because the way she be fawning over these other dudes when she see them, I'm like, what is going on? Like, what's up with your marriage? And I'm pretty sure we definitely gonna find out more about them soon. I love how they're slow rolling Vanessa and her husband. I'm enjoying that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's keeping me in suspense. Like, are they in a loveless kind of marriage? Like, open marriage? Like, what they got going? Because she definitely be gawking after these dudes. So moving on from that. Leslie. I love her. Oh, I love a good villain. And she is giving me every bit of villainous. And I'm fucking loving it. Like, the way she was on that phone smiling about what happened to Laura while she was talking to Mona. So I knew it. So this was her plan. Get Laura out the way so she could move her daughter Eva right on up in there. I want to know, like, what is the backstory on Leslie and Nicole and Ted? What happened back in the day for her to be so, have so much venom towards them? Like, what is her end game? Like, what's she doing? Like, this shit got me really intrigued. 'Cause I love Leslie. Like, like I said, I love a good villain. And she is giving it. Like, she is so cold, so heartless. Like, the way she just sat on that phone pretending to care about Laura, but smirking the whole time. I fucking love it. They ain't got the nerve to say, oh, people could be psychotic. Get some real psychos out there. I'm like, heifer, we looking at one. You, with your crazy ass. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. She is giving it, and I'm here for it. She and her daughter are about to cause major trouble in that town. They're about to raise hell. And Mona is none the wiser. And I can't wait to see Mona reaction after all of this when she find out just how deranged Leslie is. I can't wait. I like Mona too. I like her. Like, her loyalty to Nicole. I love how much she loves and cares about Laura, because she really care about that girl. Like, she really was in a panic when Laura didn't come to work because she know her that well. You know what I'm saying? Like, Leslie was like, nah, maybe she with her man or whatever. Mona said, I bumped that. She said, I know this girl. Even if she did have a late morning or whatever with her dude, she still would have sent a text, a call, or something. Some type of communication, because that's the type of person she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. Um, but they about to get Eva up in there to raise some hell up in that office. She about to cause major damage and major problems for Nicole. Um, I'm glad Laura alive because I was panicked. I said, I know we ain't killing Laura that fast. So I'm happy that Laura's still here. I said, thank God for her cute self. I'm glad she. Are we ever gonna meet her boyfriend? Because she's been talking about her boyfriend quite a bit since we met her, and they're supposed to be going to Maui. I like her though. I really do. Like, you could tell she's a dedicated person. Like, she is perfection. Like, she likes to, be prompt. She's all about her business. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could not stand the thought of not being in the office for 6 to 8 weeks because that's her recovery time pretty much. She couldn't stand not being in that office. She was like, no, Nicole need me. I was like, damn girl. Like, you dedicated to your job, ain't you? I respect it though. I respect it when people love what they do. Listen, I can't be mad at it. Um, and I was happy because Ted pretty much is going to transfer her to his clinic and she's going to have free surgery. I said, go the fuck on, Ted. He going to do the surgery for her for free. I said, that's what I'm talking about, Teddy. You better give her some free medical care. Shit. But I love how him and Nicole treat her like family. I really feel like when Nicole and Ted like you, they really bring you in. You know what I'm saying? Even though Anita did make a valid point. But a couple episodes ago, you really got to watch who you bring in your inner circle, which is true. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Laura's a genuine person. They really do care about her. And I know they're going to move heaven and earth to find out what happened. But they need to be careful, though. Because they're not going to like it. When they find out Big Leslie on their ass, they not going to... it's going to be a mess. So moving on from that. I am so freaking happy with the Nicole... I mean, not Nicole. Who was it? Naomi. With Naomi and Bill scene. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. She gave it to his ass. Because Bill just don't fucking get it. He don't get it. He really not understanding why people are pissed off. He not even understanding why his daughter is pissed off. He don't really seem all that remorseful about it, like remorseful at all. He told him all he could think about is, oh, you wanted me to stay in a loveless marriage? Dude, you're not getting it. And I'm glad Naomi broke it down to his dumb ass. And he still don't get it. Broke him down like a shotgun. He still don't get it. I'm like, oh my Lord, Bill. I don't blame her though. Like, she gave it to him. I love the way she set it off on that man because he needed the truth. He needed to hear about himself. Got nerve to come up in there talking about respect. Sir, you ain't getting no respect around here. You better go on somewhere. You ain't respect your daughter. You was over there fucking her friend. Where was the respect? Where was that respect? Like, he's not understanding nothing nobody's saying to him, and I don't think he really cared to understand it. Because at the end of the day, like Naomi said, it's not about the divorce. The divorce is not the problem. It's the way he handled it. It's the way he did shit. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's what he continues to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with, him divorcing Danny. At the end of the day, I agree with him. People do fall out of love. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of extenuating circumstances when it comes down to filing for a divorce from somebody you've been married to for 30 years. And I do believe a lot went down in his marriage to Danny. You know what I'm saying? Because Danny got to hold a mirror up to her face too. Like, I know Danny definitely played a part in their divorce. Even though I'm not saying I don't condone what he did because he was foul. But I definitely feel like there was problems and cracks in that marriage for quite some time. But it doesn't excuse his dumbass behavior. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what he's not understanding. You can get a divorce, but it's the way he went about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the way he continues to go about it. It's very disrespectful to everybody, including his kids, that he claimed needs to have respect for him. But he's not showing them any respect. You know what I'm saying? Here you've been married to somebody for 30 years. and you cheat with your daughter's best friend, you get engaged to the girl, you got the audacity to send everybody an invitation to said wedding. You're having it at the country club that her family basically own. Cause I believe the family owns that country club, or they frequent it all the time. And you're moving into the same neighborhood that your ex-wife live in, literally down the street. That's what he's not understanding. So I don't blame Naomi for cutting Bill out her life. I don't blame her. Absolutely, get his ass up out of there, because he not understanding it. Um, that little party that the staff threw for Haley and Bill back at the office. Haley is so delusional. Like, oh my god, I'm glad that you guys are so happy for us. Girl, they are employees. They are kissing y'all asses what they are doing. They are paid to be happy for you. You really think they gonna walk around that office giving you stank attitude, knowing that Bill will replace their ass just like that? They ain't stupid. They playing the game. That's what they doing. They trying to keep that job, dummy. They don't care nothing about y'all. Shit, they trying to keep their position. And we finally got to meet Thomas. I think is his name Tomas. You know, the one that worked at Bill's office, the little young boy. He was up in there speaking Spanish. I said, okay. He was speaking good Spanish too. I said, all right, a cucaraca to you too. I can't wait to see him mix it up with people, because I know he's the main cast member too, because they got him up in the opening credits, so I'm assuming he on contract too. So I can't wait to see him mix it up. He looked like a little Latin playboy. I said, okay. But yeah, Haley continued to be a damn fool. Like, girl. And Bill sitting here buying her expensive jewelry, a little bracelet or whatever. I said, you whipped. I wonder if he getting a prenup with her. That's what I want to know. So Bill just gonna marry her? Like, you ain't gonna have her sign no documents? That would be a stupid mistake on his part. But yeah, they living in their own little Delulu ass world, thinking we this, we that, we get married tomorrow. Baby, that wedding gonna be a hot mess tomorrow. I see the photos from that wedding. Everybody up in that bitch wearing all black. I said, now who funeral y'all going to? How you show up to a wedding in all black? Like, what the fuck? I'm here for it. I cannot wait for tomorrow. Oh my god, that wedding gonna be a mess. But yeah, they deserve it though. I can't wait for everybody getting them a stink face and just go off. Like, I can't wait. I'll be sitting up all through that ceremony, just every time they talk. I'll be just up in their fake. Listen, I'll be a whole mess. I really would be. I would fuck that wedding up from beginning to end, just causing all type of hell. It's what they deserve. So anyway, moving on from that. Watching this episode, I see why Chelsea want to fire Danny. I can see why. Because even before Danny showed up to the photo shoot, Chelsea knew she was going to come in there with some mess. She knew she was going to take control. She knew she wasn't going to like nothing Chelsea was doing. Chelsea knew, because she know her mama. Chelsea is bad as shit. Let me tell y'all. Like, the whole cast is bad. Chelsea bad. Like, damn, that woman is fine. Oh, like, shit. It is just dripping sexy on this show. Like, everybody from head to toe just looks so damn good. I'm like, damn. Every time I watch, I'm just in awe. Like, just, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Like, damn. Is everybody in the show a model? Like, good grief. Like, the older one, shit, Tamira Tooney, fine. Just fine. Like, damn. Everybody in the damn show could get it. I'm just saying, like, goddamn. And it's the first time I think in life I'm ever saying this about an entire TV cast. Like, I don't think I've ever said that about an entire cast before. Like, damn. But yeah, I see why Chelsea want to fire Danny though, because Danny was doing way too much at the photo shoot. Coming up in there, no, you need to fix your hair like this. Oh no, you need to lose that. No, like, she was just making it so uncomfortable, and I'm glad Andre picked up on that. Andre was like, all right. I like how Andre handled Danny. I love it. He was like, listen, obviously Chelsea is uncomfortable, and I'm glad Danny read the room and looked at Chelsea and noticed that, yeah, she's uncomfortable. And I love how he just basically, in his own suave little way, told her to just sit back, relax, let me do my thing, let Chelsea do her thing. And that's what she did. She sat right on down, and the photo shoot was the bomb. It was the shit. Chelsea loosened up. She wasn't wound too tight anymore. She was just loosening up because her mother, for once, was just silent. Like, she just was like cheering her on and stuff. That's what she want. Like, be her cheerleader. Damn. Stop criticizing every little thing, Danny. Just sit down and let her do her. And this is right then and there in this episode, I see why Chelsea want to break away from her. Because Chelsea is ready to run her own empire. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ready to do her own thing, get out from under her mother's shadow, get out from under her thumb, get out from under her control, and just be who she want to be. Like, have her own vision for things. Because it's quite clear Chelsea has a vision for where she sees her career going, how she sees things looking, how she wants to put it together. You know what I'm saying? She's done putting shit together the way her mother wants it. And I don't blame her. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? She needs to start branching off and getting her own, freedom. You know what I'm saying? Doing her. Because she's not happy with the modeling anymore and stuff like that. So I don't blame her, because today was definitely an eye opener because Danny was doing way too much. But, Andre handled that shit in the way Andre and Chelsea was looking at each other. I could see Andre and Chelsea linking up at some point in the future, because they ain't like they related. Like, they not related, but I could see them definitely linking up because they would look good together. Andre look good with anybody. Chelsea look good with anybody. Like that, like I said, the whole cast is fine. So like, anybody could link up with anybody as long as they not related. It could work. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely seen a little something between him and Chelsea. I said, okay, y'all gonna link later, all right. Um, but you know what? I wasn't mad about him and Danny hooking up though. I wasn't mad. Cause listen, Danny needed that revenge dick. Okay, she needed some rebound dick. She needed that. Okay, she was wound way too tight, and I'm glad he took her mind off Bill for a while. Like, she needed to take her mind off of that. Like, he was so smooth and suave when he was talking to Danny. Like, Andre was laying it on thick. Like, he was stroking the shit out of her ego, literally and figuratively. Like, he was getting it. Like, Andre is definitely a player. He's definitely community dick, and I'm not mad at it, because everybody gonna need some at some point. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he could scratch that little itch that Danny needed, because they love scene was hot. It was the shit. I enjoyed it. Um, yeah. Do I see Danny and Andre as a couple? No. I feel like he's just something to do for her. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I see it. You know what I mean? Like, I think they would just be better off hitting sheets every now and again. As far as a couple, because Danny got a lot of crazy in her, and I don't know if Andre can handle all that, because that's a lot to manage. Um, so moving on from that, I love seeing everybody link up at the bar. I think the bar is called Uptown. I love the ambiance. Like, everybody was linked up. Kat and Chelsea went there, to have a little drink. You know what I'm saying? Get their mind off the photo shoot. I freaking loved how when Kat left the bar, homeboy just walked on up. I know Chelsea. I love that for Chelsea. Like, Chelsea is that girl. Like, dudes just be walking up to her. Like, you seen how homeboy did that? And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just had a little casual little fling. I ain't mad at it. Hopefully she look at his my chart, ask him to see his my chart or whatever, because we got to practice safe sex now. But I love little random hookups like that, because that, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a little meaningless sex as long as you being safe about it. And you got your location on, and your people got your location. Then you good to go. You good to go. I enjoy watching Jacob and Naomi link up with Ashley and Derek. I enjoyed that little link. Like, it was cool. It's because it's so real. Like, especially after a long day of work. You know what I'm saying? You just hang out with your friends at the bar, having some drinks, talking. It's so fun. But I'm gonna need Ashley to study her handbook of being a nurse, Because when they were talking about what happened with Laura, homegirl definitely broke HIPAA. Actually broke that damn HIPAA violation. Cause I'm like, baby, you ain't supposed to be telling people what her medical condition is, like what's wrong with her and stuff. Like, I don't think you're supposed to be telling people that, but okay. um, like, you ain't supposed to be doing that now. I totally understand where Ashley coming from. I get that she's nervous about being a nurse because that is a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody's life in your hand. That's a lot to contend with. I totally understand her. Um, but for her to say that, oh, Derek is brave, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's strong, he brave, he this, that, and the third, he don't get scared. That's a lie. I feel like even the bravest people get scared. They just don't show it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be strong. You know, you got to show your toughness when you have to. When you have to. You think that man don't get scared? Yes, he do. Everybody do. They just don't show it a lot of times. You know, you're not in a position to show it. You got to, put up a brave front, even though you trembling on the inside. You know what I mean? But she need to get those doubts out of her head, though. She really do. Like, being a nurse or having somebody's life in your hand a lot of times, yeah, it's gonna be nerve wracking, of course. But she need to, get that out her brain. Like, you worked hard to get to where you are. I ain't even mad at her for falling asleep. Cause I know she done had a long ass day at that hospital, so I ain't even mad at her just falling asleep in the middle of a conversation. I'm like, damn, girl. It was cute though watching Derek, carry her into her apartment and stuff like that. They are cute together, but they definitely not gonna last. Because I just get the vibe that Ashley gonna fuck around with Andre. I get that vibe from her. Like, she definitely trying to get the dick from him at some point. I can see it happening. So we found out a little bit more about Mr. Jacob. So apparently Jacob's father is the chief of police. I said, oh, you a Nepo baby. Okay. Mr. Nepo baby. I ain't even mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I wonder if we gonna get to meet his pops since he the chief of police. I wonder if we gonna get to meet him. Are we gonna see the police department? Like, I want to see all of that. I think it'll be lit. I am so in love with Jacob and Naomi's relationship. I love how he support her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he might feel like it's a little much to cut your dad out your life or say he dead to you because he know Bill. Like, Jacob know Bill ain't letting Naomi go without a fight. Like, he not just gonna let her disown him like that. So Bill definitely gonna pull some shenanigans to talk to her and try to get through to her. It ain't the last that she seen of her daddy. But I love how her husband support her and they be all lovey-dovey and cute. I love that shit. Like, definitely, this episode was a 10 out of 10 for me. I enjoyed it. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.